Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are good inshallah. Today we are going to make this Mughal dish named as chicken Changezi. It's a one pot recipe, really super simple to make, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is around 700 grams of chicken with bones. I've added 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I'm adding 170 grams of full fat yogurt. This recipe will be very simple. The first part is going to be the marination part, and the second part is going to be the cooking part, and it's beginner friendly, of course. Now I'm going to add around 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 1/4 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and some kasuri methi. This is around 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. Add salt to taste and mix everything super well. Once done, set this aside for 15 minutes. Now in a blender, I've added 200 ml of full fat milk. I will add to that 10 almonds and 4 to 5 cashew nuts. Add those and add 1/4 cup of fried onions. I always have fried onions in my fridge, so it's not a hassle when I have to cook something. It's just easier when you're a mom, you have these things prepared in your fridge. Makes cooking a lot of easier. So blend it into a smooth paste, and it should look something like this. Set this aside again. Now in your cooking pot, add 1/4 cup of oil. To that, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of desi ghee. Now once these things get hot, I just chopped 1 large onion in a chopper without any water, and now this is the paste. You could use 1 large onion, 1 large tomato, or 2 small tomatoes, depends on what kind of tomatoes you have in the house, and just blend it without any water and mix it well until it's combined. Now to this paste, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yogurt again. Mix well so that there are no curdles that are formed. At this point, your flame should be low, completely low, not medium low. It should be completely low till you mix the yogurt well. Now to this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, just a little bit, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder or dhania powder, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. Now this is going to give the color to this dish very nice. Now I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of chaat masala powder. Mix everything super well. At this point, my flame is around low to medium flame. I'm not very high. I don't want any of these masalas to burn, so just keep an eye on these things just until this spices have a good aroma. Then I'm going to add the marinated chicken that we had kept aside. Put the chicken inside and scrape all that good yogurt mixture that's in the bowl. So I'm using a spatula, and I will remove each and everything from the bowl, and I'm going to put it in the pot. Now at this point, my flame was high, so it was medium to high, and I'm going to mix the chicken along with the tomato masala that we prepared earlier. Mix everything super well, and because of the red Kashmiri chili powder that we use, this oil has this amazing red color gravy, just like you have it on the dhabas. So if you don't have this red Kashmiri chili in your pantry, make sure to have it in your spice cupboard. and just wait for the salan to get a little bit hot, and start once it starts to get all bubbly, we will cover it and we will put it on low flame for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm going to open it up. My chicken is around 70% cooked at this point. So I'm just going to mix it, give it a good mix, check if all the pieces are, evenly getting cooked. And I will add my cashew and onion and milk paste at this point. I also added a little bit of water in the same blender, and I added that because I want a little bit of gravy to this dish. Give it a good mix and then lower the flame again and cover it and cook it again for 10 more minutes. After 10 minutes again, our chicken is 100% cooked. It smells amazing. The oil is on top and the gravy is also perfect. It's not very watery, it's not very thick. This is just how I like the gravy. So I'm going to give it a good mix. And look at that. It's a very flavorful dish and it smells really, really nice, and has that authentic Mughlai flavor to it. And I'm going to just whisk 2 tablespoons of full fat fresh cream, and I'm going to add that. This is just a finishing touch. If you have it, you can add it. If you don't, just skip it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Give it a last mix. And that's it. We are not going to garnish it with mint or coriander or anything like that. This is just how they serve it in the restaurants. I'm just going to add some split green chilies to this, and that is it. If you would like to serve it with some whipped cream on top when you're serving, that's good, but otherwise this dish, just serve it in a clay pot or something like that, and it would just be a presentation in itself. This is how the finished result looks. My family loved it. My husband absolutely loved it. It's a keeper. This recipe is a keeper. Definitely try it with some white rice. I served it with some tomato chutney. This is how I served it, in a clay pot with some garnishing, just some decoration on top, with some tandoori roti and some salad. I hope you guys like this recipe. Inshallah, until next time, see you. Allah Hafiz.